Hello there, I am Alan149 and this is another audio log. Again, I continually forget to start the timer, but that's all good. Because today we have topics. Brilliant topics. Well, I say that, brilliant topics. A little thing that I'm sure some people got a tad bit annoyed about. If, you know, those who watched the other episode, the last one even. Probably heard me say about the Attack on Titan episode, I think it's episode 17, about how the female Titan was very obviously Mikasa, and I only assumed that A, because it looked exactly frickin' like her, and seemed to react to the whole not killing Aaron thing, and apparently, no, they just for some reason decided not to show you Mikasa, and the only other conclusion I can draw is that actually the female Titan is a completely different character that they haven't shown us yet. Because why would you want mystery and intrigue when you could just invent characters for them to be? It's like having a murder mystery plot and then at the end the revelation is, oh no, it's this guy over here. We just never bothered to mention him. Yeah, which kind of throws all my speculation out of the window. So I was thinking there, like, oh, I wonder who the Colossal Titan is. I mean, he kind of looked like that one dude, so maybe it was that one dude. And then the Armored Titan kind of looks like, I don't remember any of their names. They're like Japanese and stuff, so I don't remember their names. I barely remember most people's names, but, you know. So, maybe it's that one dude. Now all I'm actually thinking is, no, they're probably just random characters that the anime is just going to make up as it goes along. Which, by the way, is bullshit, okay? Really annoying, actually. But yes, that's just a little thing. Also, we had a really derpy cliffhanger. Oh, but never mind. Now, the next on my topics list is, fuck's sake, why in the hell on my counter website does it... Oh my god, stupid ads. Right, irrelevant. Well, I say Minecraft. Mojang just got bought by the Microsofts, which is obviously a terrible thing. I don't see how anybody could run the angle of this being a good thing, apart from, you know, completely insane people. I personally think it's a stupid idea to, like, hand over Mojang to Microsoft. Even if, like, Notch walks away with all the money, I still think Minecraft would make more money than that in the long run. But, yeah, whatevs, I guess, like, not that, 2 billion, something along those lines. Quite an enticing number, really. I can definitely say I would probably not back down from that, but at the same time I still think it's really dumb. A, because Microsoft don't know what the hell they're doing. Yeah, definitely don't. Like, think about it. Have you heard of a company called Rare? You know, the people who made the Banjo-Kazooies? Guess what they're doing now? Bugger all, that's what. I think their latest game is some really terrible dancing thing for the Kinect. It's good to see Microsoft is using them properly. Derp. Hate Microsoft so much. But yeah, actually, you know what? This could be brilliant. Actually, Microsoft could literally prove they have no freaking idea what they're doing and completely miss the point and make a Minecraft 2. That would be amazing, because it would prove to everybody with a brain how stupid they are. Oh well. Mojang is really it's not even just a name or anything. Most people I know, that haven't seen on the internet and stuff, like, oh yeah, Notch, the creator of Minecraft. They don't think, oh yeah, Mojang, the creator of Minecraft. No, they think Notch. So they're not even, like, buying it for the name. Well, actually, no. Considering it's Microsoft, they all probably live in their own little bubble universes where stupid things happen, and, you know, the Xbox One was a good idea. I'm talking about the original announcement of the Xbox One, by the way. Yeah. So they're probably all living in their own little bubble and think that everybody knows Mojang is my kind of household name, when in actuality it's Notch, most people know. So yeah, that's just amazingly stupid, really. Not a good thing. I can't see any positive angle for this. No, actually, I can't. Next on my list on happy topics, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. There's probably going to be more, like Metal Gear Revengeance. There we go, brilliant. But yeah, I completed it, and goddamn is it good. Like, I genuinely had a lot of fun with it. There are still a lot of problems I have with the game. Then again, I tend to be quite critical of most games, so there are generally a lot of problems. Though do note, I'm going to point out a load of problems, but at the same time I seriously recommend it to anybody who likes hack and slash games. Though I will point out that it does tutorials flipping terribly. Oh my gosh, bad. Like, oh my god, a stupid little text box that tells you what buttons do what. That's brilliant! Why don't you just give us a wall of text explaining every mechanic in the game, derp. Oh yeah, here's just a side note, Platinum, the people who made the game, somebody just let them make their own original game. They obviously really want to, okay? I mean, they took the DMC franchise and, well, they only really used the names from the that was DMC5 or DMC Devil May Cry or whatever the hell you want to call it. DMC Devil May Cry is way too long of a name, so I'm going to call it DMC5. Yeah, the actual story of that game has bugger all, literally bugger all, relevance to the other DMC games. Now, that's not to say there was some deep and rich lore from DMC 1 to 4. Trust me, it's batshit insane and all over the place. It makes no bloody sense. But at the same time, the reboot is literally a completely different universe, literally only sharing names as the connection. They obviously really want to make their own original game. I say I had no real problem with DMC5. I don't think it was as good as, say, DMC 3 and 4, but at the same time, it's still a solid hack and slash game with a really nice art style, especially Limbo. Limbo is beautiful. Beautiful. But, yeah, that's my only problem with it. But yeah, back to MGR. Playing that game is interesting. I don't remember it ever telling you that there was a lock-on button. There is. I mean, it's pretty useless because the camera's a bit all over the place most of the time, but it's useful for like bosses and singular enemies and stuff. Yeah, it's a bit weird that it didn't tell you that. Oh yeah, why is the dodge button not bound to B? I know you're supposed to be parrying your attacks, and fuck me, does the game not really explain parrying very well, but, you know, I worked it out eventually. But you have to buy your only dodge, and there are a couple of, actually quite a few attacks that enemies throw around that are unparryable. Namely the giant gorilla robo dudes and robot dinosaurs, and you know, that game is a bit batshit insane, isn't it? That reminds me of a brilliant line at the very end, but you know, oh, would you look at that? I think we can note that down as the first time I've ever been interrupted during this. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, this is a historical event now. Probably going to be talking slightly bit quieter now. Anyway, irrelevant. I'm just moving my microphone a bit closer to my face, or mouth even. But you know, so yeah, back to MGR. Yeah, like the B button goes completely unused, and you have to buy your only dodge, and it is really weird. Well, I say completely unused. By the way, I'm talking about the Xbox 360 controller. When I say B button, I'm not literally talking about keyboard controls, because I have no idea why you'd play a hack and slash with keyboard controls. There are just some games where a gamepad is just flat out better, no matter what brain you have. But yeah, it's a bit weird. Yeah, apart from that, there are a couple bits in the game where a few of the bosses, personality-wise, we're not saying in the slightest, but they seem to share very similar moves. Like, a lot of the bosses all had that one attack where they dart all over the battlefield. You know, that with Blade Wolf, it's where he jumps around, then jumps at you and chainsaws you. I swear to God, the hitbox for that thing's all over the place. Oh yeah, and the DLC is really short. Like, it's surprisingly short. I love playing as the other characters, it's brilliant. But you play as them for like an hour, and that's it. You don't even get a new level to play in. You get to, like, redo a pre-existing level, usually backwards, but that doesn't really change much. Bit depressing. I really like Blade Wolf. Jetstream Sam is pretty cool as well. You know, he's literally based around dodging instead of parrying, which is... He also has a taunt button! Oh my god, he's basically Dante. Well, actually, he really isn't. But he shares a lot in common with Dante, including a lot of his movesets as well, which is kind of funny. I wonder if they were like, oh, no, he's Dante, guys, he's Dante. Yeah, his taunt button is literally the, well, what is it, gesture from Dark Souls. I've seen it in other games, but I know it from Dark Souls mainly. And it is hilarious. If there aren't any like score counted, you know, like the A, B, C, S, Triple S and stuff like that from the DMC series, there isn't like anything like that for the MGR. So the taunt button, I don't know its purpose. Maybe it just aggravates enemies, don't know. But even in the DLC, you maybe get like one unique boss for the character, and even the one unique boss for Blade Wolf is a bit meh. And you just get to fight Armstrong again with Sam, and well, I mean the boss fight wasn't bad, but I mean, it's still a little bit disappointing. It's just a little bit disappointing because the characters are genuinely unique, and Sam has a double jump, thank flipping God, which is amazing because the ninja run is pretty cool, but it doesn't work 100% of the time, and sometimes just horribly messes up and makes you want to hit something. But I'm running out of time, so I guess I'm gonna have to stop. I was planning to go in this long-winded, ridiculous thing talking about the entire Metal Gear series, but apparently that's going to have to wait. So, my name has, and definitely still is, been Alan149, and go, leave, run, right now!